Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is day 2. Today's Sunday of this crazy harvest, crazy homesteading stuff that we're trying to do here. If you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Let me show you what I got going on today. It's Sunday. Yep. So I put the broth. Not sure if you guys saw the short, but I did do a short about the broth. And here's the completed 24 hours later. So now we gotta can it. And that's what I'm about to do right now before I go outside. I gotta put my jars to boil to get warm and get that process going. Then we're gonna go outside and do the bay window bed. So, and that's beets. Ugh, load. Alright, here's all the green beans we collected all week before we tore up the plants. So let's cut them up and put them in the freezer. One bag of green bean. Next.
Oh, you're safe now.
Alright guys, now we're outside. I hope you enjoyed all that homesteading in the city stuff. All the canning. We're just gonna go around here and look to see if anything needs to be harvested, because we got tomatoes and peppers everywhere. Clearly I'm not gonna bore you with that. And then we're gonna go to the front bay window to clean up the beets. So let's get started. Alright guys, I have some rhubarb under here. There's one there. And
I know
here.
that.
And I'm going to remove one and transplant it. Where is it? There's one here. Okay, you're in the way of the camera, can't you, sir? So I'm gonna leave one here and I'm gonna transplant one next to the shed. So I'm gonna remove this one because it looks better. And we're gonna put it by the shed.
It's gonna take a long time. Just move up. Got all the tomatoes off it. Not all of them. No, none of them. No, all of them are green. I see all of them are green.
I saw one that's red.
Where? I don't see it.
You're right in front of it.
Right here?
Yes.
And then that's it, right?
No.
All of them are green.
They're not all green. Here, you take this.
I'm gonna put stuff inside the thing.
You put the stuff in here. I give you one.
Đi con bé, đi left, come down. You literally left. Go. They can't. Good cut. This one?
Nope.
Bela wants spicy pepper. Thank you.
More pepper go down. Do you need to use the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't.
Here, pepper.
No, right here, look at right here. I get heavier and heavier with the flies on.
I know.
It is getting heavier and heavier.
Maybe I'll forget how we.
So here we are in the front bed, and as you guys can see, the tomatoes are dying out. You can see they're turning yellow over on the top. So we're picking as soon as they turn. I don't want to leave them too long on the plant. Check out the zinnias.
Yeah.
We are collecting lots of zinnia seeds. So we're gonna have plenty of zinnias. Okay, do you see any tomatoes? Because you're just sitting there.
I saw a tomato there.
Go
Go
grab
I
them.
saw one wait on the side right there.
Leave the watermelon alone. Go grab the tomatoes.
We have to go on the side.
Go, there's no cars coming. So the zinnias have been growing tremendously.
I got a watermelon right here.
Oh, look, another one. I don't know if it's gonna live long enough for us to enjoy, but we shall see. All right, let's see. Can we put this here? Maybe this will be better here.
I hope my dad's not coming back.
I hope your dad's not coming either. All right, where's the tray? You have the tray.
No, I'm just yeah, it's from there.
Do it.
It's from there, but it's from there.
Okay.
The lock, oh, it has inside it.
Man, I know.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, I know.
You're right here. Alright guys, here's what we got for harvesting, and now let's do the beets.
I can't wait through. I need to run all the way from the back for a 1 degree burn. In my boots, with my legs. On the right side, and I'm running down. Man, those are some truly apples. Oh, Mercy, you know what I mean? I was bringing the Latin festival. Oh, you're calling on the It's the Latin festival, bro. It's the Latin festival. That is so funny. Oh, my neighbor's down. I think this window will bang my head. The window closes will bang my head. I bang my head, yeah. This one's like halfway. Like around here? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Shut up, me too. That's like that is so funny. Oh my god. You got me, bro. That is funny. Oh my god, that was funny. It's a festival. He's stupid. But I think we're going to the you're fine. Bro. I can leave in here, but I can leave in here, I guess. Nothing over there. Still haven't had down the street. The down the street. Oh, you remember? Okay, yeah. And because it rained, they canceled it and changed it. Listen, don't you think I'm mad used to it? You like tricking me, bro. Trick me. Trick me. Trick me. There's something in the quickly. This one. It's a baby. It's a baby. No one can take a place. She's the best. You hear it? She's never in there. Okay, that was not pretty. Slower, actually, yeah. It's slower. You can bro. You don't baby.
Alright guys, I have picked out the biggest beets. I did notice that my garlic was being covered by the beets, so that's why I pushed them more towards the wall so I can get some sun and air for the garlic to pop up. There was a few baby beets, I'm not sure if you saw it, so I replanted them in the beginning where I took out all of the other beets. This is the amount of beets we got. I will be peeling them and putting them in a bag in the freezer. So yeah, not bad. I'm satisfied. Most of the bees that are there are really small. Clearly they're gonna start actually producing probably better now because they like the fall kind of weather. So I'm gonna give them a couple of weeks before I keep pulling them, but I'll keep doing the same thing, peeling them and putting them in a bag to freeze. So here is the front bed. As you can see, I think I said it before, my tomatoes are dying out, so I'm grabbing them as they turn even a slight pink or a slight yellow right before they turn. Then I'm bringing them inside next to the window. The watermelons, they still got time to go. We do have 3. I don't think we have enough time for the little babies that are popping up, so nothing is gonna happen with those. Some of these plants are clearly tomatoes, but I don't think anything is gonna come of them, so I'm just letting them be. If I get something, I get something. If I don't, I don't. I'm fine with it. There's another watermelon right here, clearly not done yet. Not sure if it's being damaged with the tomatoes, but I'm just leaving it alone. I think I told you we are collecting as much zinnia seeds as we can, putting them in a bucket, letting them dry out if they're not dried already. So that's gonna be fun. Next year, not sure if I'm gonna do tomatoes in this bed next year. I think I'm gonna switch it around and probably do peppers in this bed. So I will probably, where I have peppers I'll do tomatoes, and where I have tomatoes I'll do peppers. Clearly the peppers are doing good on the side, but it all depends, because you know everything is up in the air right now. Technically, with Lexington and the stroke and whether or not we're leaving, we're still planning as if we're leaving. So here is all the peppers. The plants did pretty good. They're all very tall. They are all producing. So maybe I'll do tomatoes here next year versus peppers. Switch it up a little bit, maybe. It all depends. So obviously Lexington is going through rehab right now because of the stroke, and clearly we're not sure what our future holds, but as of right now we are planning like if nothing happened, because we shouldn't let little things put our dreams on hold to the homestead in Tennessee. So we are looking at it as just a bump in the road, just like everything else that's been happening. You know how took forever to build the house. I mean, we only been doing this for what, 4 years now? Jeez. Because of COVID, everything just took longer than usual. So I want to say it's not bad, right? Like, we shouldn't let a little dent throw us off. But so we're still planning as we leaving. We're not stopping anything unless clearly he can't do anything in Tennessee. But the only difference would be is the Tennessee home will be our vacation home versus our home. That's the only difference. But I guess we'll get there when we get there to make that decision. Alright, battery died, sorry. So as you can see here, it looks a little more cleaner. The green stalks are clean, ready to go, except for the peppers for next year. I don't amend my soil until I'm ready to plant. So if you see my videos in the beginning before I go planting any seeds or any plants into anything, the green stalks or the buckets, I amend when I'm ready to plant. I don't amend now. Amending, you know, putting cow manure, peat moss, blood meal, and what's the other thing I use? The other meal, blood meal, bone meal, cow manure is basically what I do. And then I usually, like, all of that would be for one tier. I dump everything into one of the gorilla carts, mix it very well, and then just stack everything all over again. So if you've seen the videos from the past, that's usually what happens. The same thing with the containers. For a bag of manure, peat moss and bone meal, blood meal mixture that I do, it's about 4 to 5 containers, and then we mix it very well, and then we clearly put it back. So I don't do that until next year, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. All right, so we're done with outside. We're gonna go back inside, finish the canning, put the beets in the freezer. What else do I have? And show you my bone broth. So let's go. All right, guys, so here's the first 5 bone broth. Yay! I'm gonna wash the beets, the peppers, the cucumbers, chop the cucumbers for Campbell, peppers to put in the freezer, and the beets to put in the freezer. So let's get started. Getting everybody mad today, let's see. Clearly. Juju just left mad. That was funny. He was just sarcastic? No, he just said, I felt like you were joking. He's stupid. It was Junior a little. As soon as they came out, he's such a bobo. Alright guys, here it is. Another bag of peppers.
I'm gonna step out on my own. I have to go all the way. Can't rely anymore. I'm not sure I'm gonna come to this decision. But fire alarm! No, this is mine. I knew that. Alright, children, gather round. We're having a special treat in store. Remember why I said about little lights shining brightest when things are darkest? Well, it's time to find out just how true that is. Alright?
Alright guys, first bag of frozen beets. Say hi to Nico. Nico, leave the beets alone. Nico! Alright guys, I forgot to close this video. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and we will check you guys out next week. Bye.